Guys, Xavi here. It's gonna be a quick answer for a question where to go and practice your rotation and your class. So basically, we are now in the Lion's Arch aerodrome. It's here. Yeah, if you look at the map, it's here. Here is Lion's Arch. Yeah, here is your main city where you start, for example, as a human, female. Divinity's Reach. Yeah, you have here Lion's Arch. Here you have a fractal thingy. And here you have below the fractal thingy you have entrance to aerodrome. Here you want to go here, and this is here on the right side. Yeah, so if you want to go and practice the golem, you just go here, go on the special action, come on guys, special training arena. Yeah, they're going over here, and here we want the setup for sure. Yeah, you have to make sure that you have a correct foot. So for example, if you are practicing, I don't know, power bender, you want to have proper foot power bender. Yeah, then so power ferocity, ascended foot, for example, and yeah, for example, furious sharpening stone. Yeah, then normally you don't use vrits on a golem. What about the setup? So basically there are two ways of setting this up. First, you can just give yourself all the boons if you don't have any trait which relies on the amount of boons, yeah, on the number of boons. So, for example, you have to open your trade panel, yeah, and you have to just check one by one if you have something like this, for example, yeah. Virtuous Willbender, for example, has inspired virtue, so it means that for every single boon which you have, you get 1% bonus damage. Yeah, so you have to just check if you have something like this. If you don't have it, feel free to take just all the boons, but if you have it, yeah, then make sure that you have 10 boons and you always skip stability and resistance. You never give yourself stability resistance, so you give all the boons besides stability and resistance. Yeah, and also there are some things like on the golem, like I will move to it fast later on. So yeah, two ways simply. Yeah, you have to just check if you have it. If you don't have this modifier, you can just freely use all of them. Yeah, so that's the first thing. Second thing, you usually want to practice on the average golem. Why? Because most of the bosses in the game have smaller hitbox. I mean, recently they created Wing 8 and all the Wing 8 bosses, for example, have huge hitbox, yeah, but still most of the bosses in the game have average, so the small one, yeah. So you want to click average, additional, add conditions, and here again, usually you give the golem 10 conditions, yeah, because that's the average amount. Because also there are some classes, for example, like NG, and NG has a trait that for each condition on the boss you deal more damage, yeah, for example. And here you usually give bleeding, burning, confusion, poison, torment. You give cripple and chill. You never do fear and mobilize. And here you give slow, weakness, and 25 stacks of vul. And that's how you set up the golem usually. And there is also an exception if you are playing a class. So for example, Guardian does not have any modifier depending on the conditions on the boss, yeah. So if you are playing so again, you have to just check your traits. If you do not have any kind of those modifiers, you can just simply, for example, spawn the golem average, yeah, and simply give all of those conditions and just don't care, yeah. So if you don't have any modifiers, which basically relies on the amount of conditions, you don't care, you can give 13 boons, but if you have it, yeah, just give 10 as I showed you just a few seconds ago, yeah. So this is the quick guide how to set up a golem and where to go, yeah. There was not anything like this updated recently, I think so. So yeah, I just want to make a quick clarification for people who are asking about this. And yeah, if you have any questions, just hit me up in the comment section, yeah, and I will try to answer ASAP, yeah. So yeah, this is a quick guide. See ya.